$300 or more for a full face of makeup when you can acquire the same look for just a fraction of the price? For most people, the answer seems obvious, but in today's time, we equivalent expensive to better. Throughout this speech, I hope to convince everyone that expensive makeup is not always the best option. And many of us wear makeup ourselves, including me, or we all know someone who does. And with an economy that is constantly on the rise, makeup is becoming very, very more expensive. And as someone who's experienced with high-end and affordable, I feel very confident explaining to you that expensive makeup is not always your best option. A lot of people fall under the assumption, oh, it's expensive, it must be better, which is not the case. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. Reason 1 being, affordable makeup produces the same or very similar results as high-end. Expensive makeup charges more for its packaging and marketing rather than product quality itself. And the final reason being how brand hype can lead to consumer overspending. First off, many people were baffled to learn that you can get the same type of look with affordable makeup and high-end. In the article, Is High-End Makeup Worth the Price? A Clear Makeup Comparison with Drugstore Favorites by BeautyWorldNews.com states, advances in cosmetic manufacturing means affordable brands often use similar base technologies even if brand and packaging is different. This demonstrates that affordable and high quality brands are using the same production methods, which is why we're seeing these same results. Additionally, since it's using the same type of production methods, affordable is designed to deliver the same type of results, whether it be coverage, longevity, quality of the formula at yet such a low cost. As well, in the article, 20 Dollar Tree knockoffs that actually beat Amazon, Walmart, and Target by RetailShop.com mentions that the Be Pure Glow Up Lip Oil is comparable to the Dior lip oil sold at Sephora. And it goes on to explain that the Be Pure Glow Up Lip Oil is smooth, non-sticky, and has the same performance quality as the luxurious brand. Now that I've talked about how you can achieve the same look with affordable makeup, we're going to move on to point 2, being how expensive makeup charges more for its products, packaging, and marketing rather than product quality itself. Now, are you still believing expensive is better than affordable? If so, here's another reason to reconsider that idea. A huge cost is towards its marketing and packaging, not the product quality. Many of these brands spend a huge portion of their budget on advertisements and luxurious packaging. In the article, Here's Why Expensive Makeup is So Expensive by Refinery29.com explains that consumers are paying for display areas and the people who are selling the products, whereas in a mass environment it can be sealed up behind a package and up on a shelf. This quote illustrates that as consumers, we are paying for the shopping experience and not the product itself, which is a huge marketing tactic to lure these customers in. As well, in the other article, The Impact of Packaging on Cosmetic Consumer Behavior by ContainerAndPackaging.com, Davis explains the first thing a consumer or customer notices is the packaging. He states, eye-catching designs, luxurious finishes, and aesthetically pleasing elements can draw attention and encourage purchasing decisions. This here is explaining that when a customer is shopping, they notice the packaging. They are captivated by its appealing looks rather than the actual product itself. So now that we have mentioned this point, we're going to move on to point 3, being how brand hype can lead to overspending. Now, the final reason being how brand hype can lead to overspending. Now, no one wants to spend their hard-earned check on makeup that's just popular or trendy when there are affordable options on the market that give you the same look. In addition, influencers' marketing strategy are a major form of brand hype. This changed how consumers view high-end versus affordable makeup by promoting them as a staple and must-have in their makeup routine. In the article, The Impact of Influencer Marketing on Consumer Purchasing Decisions in the Cosmetic Industry by ResearchGate.net stated that the influencer marketing transformed consumers' purchasing behavior by providing real-life demonstrations, testimonials, and personalized recommendations. This illustrates how brand promotion through influencers impacts the way people view these products and has a strong influence on their thoughts. It also increases the chances of overspending on these trendy products. This demonstrates that when the consumers are exposed to this type of content, they begin to believe that the trendy, expensive makeup is a need, and when reality, it isn't. As a result, people tend to spend more money on makeup based on the brand hype and social influences rather than the need for it, ultimately causing this overspending. In conclusion, I want to share with you the reason why expensive makeup is not always better than affordable and for you to reconsider the stigma. I've explained that affordable makeup can produce the same or similar results and how expensive makeup charges more for its packaging and marketing rather than product quality. And the last point being how brand hype can lead consumers to unnecessary and overspending. Overall, this shows that expensive makeup does not always equal better. And I want to thank you for listening to my speech. And I hope you've learned more about the product itself rather than the cost. Now, one thing I want to say is throughout this speech, I did one half face of my makeup with high-end and the other half with affordable. And I bet through a screen you could not even tell the difference.